Verified network, decentralized financial infrastructure for tokenized investment products. Financial markets are fragmented. Regional clearing systems limit distribution of investment products. Verified network is a global network of financial institutions that tokenizes and distributes investments. And democratizes access to finance by fractionalizing assets and distribution through fintechs.
The stage is yours, and you may begin your 7-minute presentation right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kalol Bora. I am the founder of Verified AG, the company which essentially provides software infrastructure it's a globalized, decentralized platform for access to investment products. So that's who we are. You'd say, why is it so important? What's our mission? Our mission is really to provide access to investment products. What sort of investment products? As you probably know, retail investors have got access to public listed equities, stocks. What we're really trying to do is provide access to private alternative assets globally. This is obviously almost always available only to the ultra high net worth and institutional investors. If you look at the diagram to the right, you'd see that the top 1% of the global population, which is around 60 million people, 60 million account holders, have got access to private wealth products. And that is cumulatively $200 trillion of global wealth. However, if you look at the next segment, which is 12% of global population, that's 650 million people, have got the same amount of wealth, 180 trillion or so, but their net worth is much smaller, 100,000 to $1 million. So our objective is really to make it possible for the $650 million segment to access private and alternative assets. So that's the first problem that we are trying to solve. The second problem that we are trying to solve, which is very related, is basically for asset managers and fund managers to be able to access the mass affluent investor base, which is high net worths, accredited investors, mass affluent investors, which is the 650 million population. You'd say, why is this a problem? Why cannot investors, let's say in Japan, can they access products from Europe? Can European investors access products from the Middle East? The reason it doesn't happen that easily is because the clearing systems for alternative assets are really regional silos. So you've got a regional clearing system in Europe, we've got a clearing system in Japan, you've got a clearing system in Singapore, Middle East, India, US, wherever you go. And customers or investors from one geography cannot really access products on another clearing system unless and until they are a private wealth customer of a bank that is a member of the clearing system. So what we're really trying to do is enable the registration of investment products on a global decentralized ledger, which is a blockchain, and then have transfer agents, custodians, asset managers service these investors and issuers on the global network. So your blockchain becomes the clearing system of sorts. The smart contract becomes the clearing system on the blockchain. So that's and that essentially allows 24/7 trading capability, full access, low cost, so time and cost efficient way of doing things. So what as I said, that what we therefore do is provide software infrastructure, a global decentralized ledger-based software infrastructure that connects multiple financial service providers together. So we've got brokerages, asset managers, you'd see some of the bigger names, BNY Mellon, European Depository Bank. So you'll have essentially asset managers, brokers, liquidity providers, part of it. We've done last year a total issuance of around $240 million. And this year we've got actually a very large pipeline of 200 odd funds. We've got 100 plus asset-backed notes that are originated from different geographies, from different countries, and can then be distributed in different countries as well. So a product that is issued in Europe can potentially be distributed in Singapore and vice versa. Blockchain technology, as you know, is quite proven. The amount of real-world assets, or the amount of products that are already on blockchain networks, has gone up pretty significantly high from 2021 onwards. There's $250 billion of assets currently on chain, which is a global number that is poised to grow as we go along. And what we are seeing essentially are applications on the core ledger infrastructure. We've got different applications for different, so you've got applications for investors, you've got applications for issuers, applications for asset managers, for transfer agents, for custodians. And what it allows companies to do is it allows them to issue a product in a different geography, distribute it in a different geography, and service it potentially in a different geography. So we got multiple applications. Each application is different for each service provider class. Could be an asset manager, transfer agent, custodian, so and so forth. So the workflow is essentially issue a product, request an issue for a product. The request gets approved by a transfer agent. The issue opens, subscriptions happens by investors. The money is withdrawn, the allotment happens, and then secondary trading happens of the product. So essentially, this is all covered using the applications on the platform. Our business model, so this is essentially how companies make money on the verified network, which is this collection of companies on the decentralized ledger. Issuer setup, ability to set up SPVs to issue products, product structuring services, distribution services, transfer agency services, and compliance. So there are different companies that do different things and essentially make money by providing services on the platform. Our business structure, we've got companies in Switzerland, in Luxembourg. We're setting one up in Jersey. We've got a global distribution company in India. So part of our infrastructure, part of our companies are all licensed companies. And the distribution is through fintechs, wealth managers, and brokers. I'm the founder. I've got more than 25 years of experience as an entrepreneur. My partner, Peter, was instrumental in setting up the Zurich Stock Exchange, the electronic stock exchange in Zurich. And we've got a team of 38 people around the world. I'm here in Japan to obviously assess the market for products that are issued overseas in the local market and take them overseas.
Thank you very much. That was Mr. Kalol Bora, founder of Verified AG from Switzerland, with software infrastructure providing access to alternative assets.